Welcome back to Unfiltered Perspectives. I'm Tara.
Kimberly.
And I'm Leslie.
Today we're talking about summer, or more specifically, your summer plans, our summer plans. Now, listen, if your summer plan so far is just getting through the week without melting, dodging mosquitoes, or finally catching up on that one show everybody keeps spoiling, I see you. Some people have itineraries, some of us have vibes, and some of us are just trying to figure out how to say no to one more barbecue without hurting anybody's feelings. So, whether you're team soft life, team outside, or team I just want to be left alone with my snacks in silence, which go team go, this one is for you. This is Unfiltered Perspectives, where real talk leads to real growth and every perspective is valued.
Amen to sitting home with snacks. Great introductions. Do you have specific questions for us, Tara or Kim, or what do
Well,
we? What?
I have a question. Can you tell me what is the soft life? I heard that phrase earlier this week, and this
Mhm.
is the first time I'm hearing it this week, soft life.
Well, when we're talking to me, for me, when I'm talking about this summertime thing, for me, that means sitting at home in my living room with my air conditioning. I'm not trying to brave no 112 degrees outside. Hello, Uncle Howie.
Yes.
So to me, that's just relaxing.
Hey, it is what it is. I'm here for the soft life, I think. You would think because I moved to Florida and, it's all, what is it, year round summer, that I would be out and about and doing all the things, right? But I'm not
Mhm.
doing all the things. I am not doing all the things. There are days where I want to be out and about, but I promise you, it is not every day,
Mhm.
and it will not be every day during the summer.
Mhm. So let me ask y'all then. So if your summer had like a, I don't know, a personality, a vibe check, or whatever, what would yours be this year? Would it be like chill and breezy, wild and spontaneous, pajamas and popsicles? What is yours like this year? What's your plan?
My summer is sleeveless sundresses and sandals, maybe a hat, get this melanin popping, sunshine outdoors.
Mine is leaning more towards what was the last one you said?
I don't know what I said.
It it's really leaning towards pathetic is what it's leaning towards. But I would like for it to be a little bit more, adventurous.
Pathetic, what do you mean?
I don't do anything.
That's okay,
I
unless you wanna do something.
There are
So
times when I really want to be, just get in my room, have the fan on, get me some snacks, get my remote, and just binge watch whatever it is for that day, for that week or whatever.
mhm,
But then there are other times where I'm like, okay, I had enough of these four walls. I want to do something. But again, we've talked about this. I don't know a whole lot of people here. So it's really just me. And I know I'm not going to meet anybody unless I get out,
mhm,
but I'm not that person. I'm not that person to like go out and meet people. I'm a little, I'm still, a little reserved and,
mhm.
you know, but I would like a little bit of adventure this summer. Get a
So
little wild, a little crazy.
yeah, so for adventure, what do you mean? Like, what if you could describe your fantasy, your best summer move, what would it be?
Oh, my best summer move? Who even knows? Because anything I do at this point would be adventurous because I do so little. I just would want to go out more. Get to where music is playing. Get to listen to some music on the water. Just get to, do some boat rides. Just get to, some lawn concerts. Or I know that sounds like not real adventurous, but I just want to be outdoors more.
Listen, a lawn concert sounds plenty adventurous to me. I don't like crowds, so anytime, anywhere with a bunch of people, that's an adventure. Seriously.
Yeah.
I'm the go to the movie theater and sit in the back row because I don't want anybody behind me kind of person. So
You
there you
and
go.
the
What What about you, Kim?
I mean, I love me a Shakespeare in the Park, or doesn't have to be Shakespeare, but like a play outside on the grass,
Right.
in my book.
Shakespeare in the Park.
I'm not
Haters gonna
off.
hate.
Y'all already know that.
What's the beach situation where you both are?
Girl, I don't do no beach.
You know what? I used to hate the beach. I don't know why, but
Mm,
you cannot live in Florida and hate the beach.
I could.
You can't.
Listen, I can hate. Let me tell you about this. No. The beach has nothing for me. What it has is sand and little itchy, scratchy things in the sand. It has getting in the water to cool off and coming out and being covered in sand. It has finding sand in your car months later, going Christmas shopping and still finding sand in the car. It has getting home and taking a shower and wondering how sand got there when I know I have my bathing suit on. So, yeah.
I can tolerate the beach a lot more than was able to in the past. I still don't go as much as you would think since I lived here.
Mhm.
And one time I went and I took Jordan and a friend and they, did the whole water thing. But I took, my paint supplies and I painted and it was fun for me.
I remember that was last what not last year, but it was
Yeah,
fairly recently.
yeah.
Yeah.
I took my paint supplies and people thought I was a real artist. That was
You
fun.
are a real artist.
Okay. So, no, I don't do the water a lot because I swim where I can see all four walls.
Mhm.
Yeah. And in the beach you cannot. So I took my paint supplies and I relaxed and had my food and snacks because I'm a snack girl. And I enjoyed that.
Mhm.
So maybe
And
I'll
what
do more of that.
Yeah. That sounds fun, though, as much as I say about the beach, it does sound fun. What about you, Kim? What's your beach situation? Do you still do the morning walks to the beach?
I live surrounded by the water. I have the Atlantic Ocean to my south, a couple miles. I have the Peconic Bay to my north, and I'm at the ocean all year round. So I guess in the summer it's the beach, but like after Labor Day, it's just the ocean. My car, I keep sand in my car. I used to have a little brush that I thought was just going to get the sand off, and it doesn't work. So I have just resigned myself to having sand around all the time.
Yeah, you have to just know what's gonna happen and deal with it.
Or not.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna sound like such a negative Nancy, but yeah, okay.
Sarah, I can't get you to go to the beach even if we just paint.
Honestly, I would go to the beach. It's just not a place that I enjoy. I just don't enjoy it. There's nothing about it. I'm just so serious. There's nothing about the beach that I enjoy. Not a
Yes.
single thing.
I literally
You like
I was like that for many, many years. I didn't like the hot sand. There was no shade. That was the dumbest place for me to be when it was 100 and hell degree outside. And now I can go to the beach. It seems like you can't it's a must. It's a requirement when you live in Florida.
I guess. I live in New Jersey. What about you, Kim? What were you about to
you're
say?
not you're not awed by the magnificence of the ocean.
Listen, I can be awed by the thought of the magnificence of the ocean. I don't have to take my body into it and then get out and be tracking sand all up and down my body as I walk back to my space, only to have
So
it
listen,
dry, me like brush it off. And I don't know. I don't know
don't
where I'm going
always
with this.
go in. Usually, if I'm going in the winter or the fall, like if I'm wearing a jacket, then I'm just sitting on the sand. I don't have a blanket. It's just me in the sand, and I'm not going in. Once the weather starts to get warm, I might take my shoes off, but I'm
Mhm.
still just on the sand. Once it's like beach and they're like people, I'm doing air quotes. Once it's beach and they're people and it's hot, then I have like a blanket and a suit. But I'm still like half the time I'm not even really going in. I might
Mhm.
like wait and cool off a little. But mostly, they're like ionics or some such thing that you get from sitting by the ocean water and there's the ebb and the flow and you feel yourself at one with the universe. Let me use my odd language. I feel myself at one with the universe and all shall be well.
That's lovely.
That's
I
Beautiful.
see you. I hear you. It's just not for me, but I appreciate it is for you.
Okay, so
Me I'm sorry, go ahead.
so then other than your movie binge, what is for you in the summer? What's
I
your
lo
move?
I love amusement parks. I specifically love roller coasters, but yes, I love amusement parks. I love the whirly, 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 the up high and the stomach plunging. I just love all of that. And I don't get to do it as often as I would like. Oh, you know what I really like? Okay. I do this is so gross, but I like the water rides at the amusement parks. Oh, you know the one that looks like a big inner tube, but it's not an inner tube, but you can fit like 12 people on it, the rapids kinda thing. I
Oh,
love that one.
right?
The which one?
Roaring Rapids.
Yeah, although they changed it, at some point at Six Flags, like Congo Rapids or something like that, but now I don't know if it's called that or not. But yeah, every amusement park has that. I love it. I love it. I love getting drenched, but not in the ocean. I love, like, the log flume type rides. I love all of that. I love in the parks when you have, like, the observation area and the ride comes down and splashes everybody who's just standing there minding their own business. I just love it. But so my big summer thing is, as far as activities are concerned, are amusement parks. I do really enjoy air air conditioning.
Oh my goodness.
Because I remember those days when, you didn't have it. You have the fan sitting in the window blowing hot air on you. You have those days when it's so hot, all you wanna do is, like, stretch on the bed. You have those days, like, arms all akimbo and all that stuff. I remember those days when you just wanna shove your head in the freezer because it's just so hot.
You are
But
really dating yourself by saying, "I remember the days when
that's okay.
you."
That is o Oh, remember water hydrants? Oh, they don't do that here anymore. But anyway, okay, I really am dating myself. But yes, my summer thing is just relaxing, amusement parks, just, just hanging out, doing whatever I wanna do when I wanna do it and not really caring.
So you love Busch Gardens because I didn't know that Busch Gardens was all roller coasters.
I love Busch Gardens. I love Six Flags Great Adventure. Hey, New Jersey. I love I love Disney World. I love it all.
I do
Yes.
I do not like Busch Gardens. I had never gone before until I moved here, and I was with Jordan and a friend, and why they invited me, I don't know, but okay. I just walked around. I am not getting on a roller coaster. I am that person that is observing and the water to down, and I will get wet that way. I'm not doing water rides that leave the ground. I'm not.
You know,
Carrot
y
Carrot
Definitely always
I
need somebody to hold the bags while
agree
we get on the ride.
No, you don't, because nowadays you can put those bags under your seat, or you could put those bags
in a
on
lock.
in a lock or the exit, or what you can do is what we've learned to do because we do a lot of parks. We put our stuff in plastic bags, like Ziploc bags, to protect everything, so everybody can enjoy the rides.
Oh, you're
Everybody can enjoy it.
a professional parker.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, no beaches, but amusement parks, like road trips. Like I want to try to do some day trips with John, maybe Matthew if he's around. But just getting out there and doing stuff, or
See
not.
what the difference is too? You have John. It's no fun alone, let me just tell you.
I've done some things alone that's pretty fun.
Uh,
Nah, maybe because that was by choice. I don't know.
I think it depends on what it is. I love an amusement park. An amusement park by myself is not fun.
Mm.
right. I can't
Uh,
anything that
Hint, hint, hint.
well, you know what we like. You're not that far. The last time we went to Dorney Park, you were with us.
That was the last time?
Yes. Remember Matthew dropped his ice cream cone?
Wow. Says his dear mother. Wow.
Yeah.
Laughs his dear mother. Wow.
Uh, good times, good times. So
so
what other summer
what do
plans,
you guys
guys?
planned?
I currently have nothing planned except for our family reunion. That's the only plan that we actually have. But I think it's a good idea sometimes for us to have something planned, but also just to be loose enough to be able to do things on the spur of the moment,
Yeah.
you know?
I'm
What about you?
excited to see two of my favorite nieces
Me and
at
Kim?
at the family reunion. Two of two of many. Let me say that in case the others are listening.
Oh, they are. They are listening. What about you, Kim? Plans?
I was trying to see if I had something for every month. I am in Baltimore this week. So
Mhm.
this week, to anybody who's listening, I'm in Baltimore right now. Literally, as I'm speaking, I'm driving to Baltimore. Drove a little bit past Great Adventure. I'm on the New Jersey Turnpike. So
Hi,
that's
Kim.
my in July family reunion, but I also have a retreat camping thing that I usually go to that I am going to in Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Star Island. It's either in Rhode Island or New Hampshire. I think it's New Hampshire, but it's on a little island. And let's see. So August also, there actually is church camp that I will probably go to. And there we go. That's something every month.
That sounds fun. That sounds really fun.
Or
But
week
the August camp is like upstate New York somewhere.
no, the week after our family reunion, our prayer call reunion in Ocean City. So I'll be in Ocean City, but I think that's just going to be for the day. It was supposed to be for the weekend, but it's probably just going to be for the day.
You guys are gonna have so much fun.
I believe so. I wish I could do the whole weekend, but do all day Saturday and drive back in the dark.
Yeah. That part's not so fun.
Not so.
Mm-mm. Oh, I forgot one of the most fun things about summertime, though. It's like cookouts. Although all of my, close family has abandoned me.
Oh, the band's you.
Mommy and Daddy and Aisha. They moved to South Carolina. I'm gonna bring it up every chance I get because I hope they listen and feel bad.
I
You know. Mm.
mean,
Wow.
you can
But
go to South
anyway,
Carolina for a cookout. It's hot down there, though.
yeah, exactly. No, thank you.
So what are the 4th of July?
We'll probably just throw something on a grill, but nothing big, major planned. What
Okay.
about you guys?
Nothing so far.
Mhm.
The last 2 summers, I did not work summer school, so I went home to Virginia. I think the first year I was here, I went home for the whole summer and
Mhm.
able to work part-time while I was there, and I think we did 4th of July there and all of that. But this time I'm working summer school,
Mhm.
so I'll be here for the 4th of July and probably do nothing.
Well, that is perfectly fine. I love how you have your whole life down in Florida for years now, but you still call Virginia home.
I do. Home, home.
Because home is where the heart is.
But I'm not even it's crazy because I call Virginia home, but
Mhm.
when I'm talking about New Jersey, which is really home, I say New Jersey.
Mm,
Why is
'cause
that?
because the love ain't there,
The
man.
love ain't I know why that is, because I was born and raised in New Jersey. But Virginia,
Where did you live the longest?
where have I lived the longest? New Jersey. Mhm. New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I say about New Jersey, I say New Jersey. When I talk about Virginia, I say home.
Mm. Wow.
Inter
It is interesting, but I agree with you. I'm looking forward to our family reunion because I get to see y'all. I get to see everybody. Some I haven't seen in years, and some it's been months, and some I've never seen. So I'm really excited.
on Paulette cried when I told her Linda was coming. Linda Villa.
Oh, did she?
Was so
Aw.
yes. Yes.
Well, she is definitely excited to see everybody.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. So
Shout
other
out to Linda. Hey.
Hey Linda.
Okay.
So other than the prayer call reunion, the family reunion, a few beach trips, that's it.
Other
That is,
than these are like three big things here.
I know.
I'm doing, I try to get out and do because you guys know that I host sip and paints or I'll just say paints.
Listen, if you're sipping water, it's still sipping.
Sipping iced tea, lemonades and paints, um, paints, whatever you wanna call them. And so I'm trying to get into doing more of that because that gets me out with people, getting to know people, felt
Mhm,
all of that. I actually have one coming on Saturday, the prayer, praise, and paint. Some
mhm.
people sign up for that. I get to meet more of the people in my church and then start meeting people and then branching out doing other things and other activities with them too.
Yeah. See, that's adventurous.
Yeah.
I love it.
These are good ways to meet people.
Yeah.
I have met all the people I need to meet, so I'm fine. I'm set.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep getting flashes of other memories. Like, so for the longest time, I have not seen an ice cream truck, but last year I started seeing ice cream trucks again. There's this one ice cream truck that stopped around my house somewhere because that thing stayed there for an hour and a half. It seemed like just playing that music. I'm trying to watch a movie, but it was there and it had lines of people. So I'm
But
excited about that kind of stuff. I didn't run out and get any, but I peeked up, typical nosy neighbor. I peeked out my window watching other people do it.
oh my goodness. Was it the blue and white Mr. Softy?
It was green and white. It wasn't Mr. Soft, I don't remember what it was called, but it was an ice cream truck and it played that music. You know
Yeah.
the music I mean.
Why
Uh,
didn't you go get your little ice cream cone?
Because I had ice cream in the freezer that I already paid for.
Girl, please.
oh, it's the going back, the memory. It's the, you know.
Yeah, it sure is. Honestly okay, I'm kidding. But honestly, I'm not really a huge ice cream fan, but what I am a fan of are Italian ices,
oh
or
my,
ices as we used to say,
yes. Just
especially the cherry ones. You could, like, when
which
as a
ones?
child, you, like, chew on the paper to get all the flavor out.
I did it. The nasty, dirty paper. Yeah. Ew. Do you buy the Luigi's ices?
I do,
So-
but I Lindy's, I think, is
yeah.
better.
Yes. They're good too.
Don't sue me, Luigi's. So
Yeah.
But wait, can I just say
yeah,
the texture of the icy from your freezer does not compare to the texture of an icy from a truck. Not the same thing.
it is not the same thing, you're right. Unless he's like, "I don't care, it still tastes good."
Speaking of ice, anyway.
Oh, man. So, you know what time it is.
You have a scripture?
Yes, I do. So, summer, it is not just a spot on the calendar. For me, sometimes it's a shift in how I think and how I feel. And I have been holding on to 2 scriptures that remind me of that. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 says, "For everything there is a season." And lately I have been reminding myself that not every season is about pushing, pushing, pushing. Some are just about being, about resting, and just for breathing deeper and being more present and just, like I said before, just being. And then Psalm 16 verse 11 says, "In your presence there is fullness of joy." And I love that because joy doesn't have to be loud or flashy. Sometimes it's just slow mornings or random dance breaks or saying yes and doing something just because it makes you smile. So I would say, like, whatever your summer looks like, whether it's busy or quiet or something in between, I just hope that you, me, we all just give ourselves permission to be where we are and to look for joy and to actually, let ourselves have a little bit more of it.
Mhm. Love it.
Yep. So, whether your summer includes road trips, extra naps, yay, getting lost in a book, or just taking things one peaceful day at a time, remember, you don't have to prove anything to anybody. Do you, boo? As Aisha would say. And your plans, they don't have to be big to be beautiful, but they can be if you want them to. So, thanks for hanging out with us today. If this episode made you smile, pause, or picture your perfect summer moment, we'd love for you to pass it on. And as always, this is Unfiltered Perspectives, where real talk leads to real growth and every perspective is valued.
Find us on, I don't know, where are you finding us? Like and subscribe Tell a friend. Put your earbuds in and listen to us from the beach or the amusement park.
I would suggest not wearing your earbuds at the amusement park, though. Those things gonna get lost.
Falling right out your ear, right onto the ground from the roller coaster. But listen on the beach is a good idea.
Yes.
Catch up on every episode. If you don't enjoy the water, you just want to sit and relax, catch up on every episode.
Wear your sunscreen.
Yes, sunscreen. No matter
Hydrate.
Yes, hydrate. I was gonna say, yes, sunscreen. No matter what your melanin situation is, sunscreen.
Well, this was a fun topic. I look forward to hearing what everyone is doing this summer. Maybe we have encouraged you to make plans if you haven't already made plans, and we'd love to hear about it. And keep us posted, and we will see you back here in not 1 but 2 weeks.